And we're back. Welcome back to another episode of the Majors Network, a subsidy of Toilet Time TV. You know, I think Collie has talked about, I don't know if he talked about this one specifically, but I know he has mentioned Willy Wonka. And I'm not talking about the whackers. If you're a whacker, that's fine.
Talking about the winkers?
Or packing a whacker.
I mean, do you like chocolate?
I like chocolate.
Only psychopaths
I like
say
chocolate. I definitely like chocolate.
Well, I prefer strawberry over chocolate, but I don't mind chocolate.
Yeah, I prefer like a mocha like color. Yeah.
And kind of like a chocolate milk, so it's like a diluted chocolate.
Yeah, sometimes white chocolate is good too. But yeah, my preference
black
though.
And white shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You know, everybody has their preference with all of that. But we know Willy Wonka.
You liked white chocolate, I think.
I don't know. They had the swimming pool of dark chocolate.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that dark. It was.
Well, I don't really know, but I know it wasn't white. But we all know that it's Willy Wonka and the chocolate bar, right? And it's the golden ticket. And the golden ticket was wrapped in a chocolate bar. And we know the chocolate bar is kind of like today we would imagine like a Hershey's bar, right? It's long, rectangular, and you unroll it, unwrap it. You guys have seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right. And it's a chocolate bar. But apparently that has changed. So we're starting out with the Mandela effect. If it wasn't a chocolate bar, what do you think the rulers of this world, since they want to mess with everything that's not important, but mess with Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, what do you think that they want us to believe it is now?
A cream
X-Lax.
pie.
X-Lax. Wow, now that would be really cool. That would actually give some parables to that. Would you say?
A moon pie or a cream pie or something. I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. That's what is very interesting to me. Everybody knows it was a golden ticket. If it was something like a drink, like a soda, I mean, how would you get a ticket? But you have to unwrap the bottle wrapper. If it was a sandwich, it would be like a hamburger wrapper. If it was a hot dog, it'd be like a napkin.
But imagine if it was a burrito.
Yeah, it'd be like this weird long wrapper that's circular.
Yeah.
Right. It wouldn't be flat. And it wouldn't look like a ticket.
Yeah, like a hockey puck.
Yeah, it'd just be like this piece of paper. Like a document.
And it'd be golden.
Right. But we all know that it was looking like a dollar bill, right? That's the idea, that what we remember. It looked like a dollar bill golden ticket.
Yeah.
Well, Collie's right. It is a moon pie. It's a rectangular, looks like a little napkin. Square, perfectly squared. So it's not elongated rectangular. It's a perfect square. And it's fat. It's really fat.
How fat?
It's probably a good 2 inches. Ooh. Not like a half-inch little chocolate bar.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's some kind of pie. And I'm going to play the clip, the original clip.
Give it to me.
But no matter how I try to rationalize this, I just don't get it. I'm going to play it, but I want you to think about why would they want to change this? What would be the objective? Like, you could change anything in the world, right? All these things, they change Bernstein, they change Fruit of the Loom.
Are you saying that this is another Mandela?
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because this doesn't...
And just to be clear, like we're talking like Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, I don't want to go through the history unless people remember who Nelson Mandela was, what he stood for, and why he went to jail, and why he was assimilated as being dead. But
that's one history.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that's where we get this whole idea. But instead of going down there, but yes, this Mandela effect. And I'll play it real quick, but that to me is very interesting. Look at that.
Open it, Charlie. Let's see that golden ticket.
It's fantastic. It's not fair to raise his hopes.
Never mind. Go on, open it, Charlie. I want to see that gold.
Stop it, Dad. I've got to see.
Where the fuck is the Wonka ball?
He wants to see that gold.
What is he?
I don't remember any of this. Look at that.
What?
The moon pie.
Yeah, and it says Wonka on the front. Now, do you remember any of this?
No, Murph.
See, first it was wrapped in like this brown paper bag sack.
Well, hold on. If I
Like
remember right, though, later on, this is the first candy bar he gets. He gets another one that his grandpa buys for him. They surprise him with no. He finds $1 somewhere. Then he goes and buys a real one at the candy store.
Well,
with
these
the
are real.
Candy
This is
Man.
real too, but yeah, the one he wins. Yeah, is later.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's where he gets the gold ticket
Right.
from, is the one he gets from the Candy Man.
Right, but this is propagated as a part of the narrative.
You think the Candy Man isn't who he says he is?
But this is what I think is interesting. Like, even if this is all real, this has never been correlated with the narrative. So you get this weird wrapper, paper wrapper. Then it's inside this. This is like some, those that onion paper that you put inside packages.
Yeah.
And then, so it's now wrapped in that. So he has to tear that.
That's AI.
No, it's
That's
not.
got to be AI.
It's not.
Their house didn't look like that. It was a hovel. Something's not right.
But then he rips
Their house
that.
was not that bright. There's something off here.
And this, when you see it, when he turns around, look right here. It says Wonka. And so this is what is going on today. And then clearly, he doesn't take out a chocolate bar. Look at this thing. Thing's actually a moon pie. Look at that. That's not a chocolate bar.
What?
That's a moon pie. Look at that.
It is.
That's not a chocolate bar. That's literally a moon pie, and it's circular. It's
That's
not
no moon.
It's not rectangular. It's not a candy bar. It has cream in there. You can see the cream right here. This is a moon pie. Regardless, I want to get your guys' opinion.
Yeah, I'm curious. What do you think, Elder? What do you think about Charlie and his chocolate?
I think it's completely fake. None of that looked real. As I said, the house it had too much space. It was too bright. In the original, it was a hovel. It was dark. It was dank. It was really depressing. And that was the whole point. And there were tons of people. His whole family was stuffed into this tiny little house. And the whole idea was, if you got the golden ticket,
Well, look at
it
this.
was like hope.
Look at this. It can't be fake because there's captions. There's literally a movie. There's captions here. This isn't fake. I mean, there's captions.
Do you want me to be the voice of reason here?
Well, I'm saying, you gotta, you can't. The clip is real. The video is real. Now, did they edit it? Well, obviously, nobody remembers a moon pie. We would have said Wonka's moon pie.
Well, Elder, do you recognize this man?
Hey, who are you?
Wow. No, but that mustache, you can see that from a mile away. Who is that?
That
It's Willy Wonka.
is Charlie. That little boy.
Oh,
that
when he
moon
grew
pie.
up. There you go. Look at
That
that.
is Charlie.
Yeah, that mustache is unfortunate.
It's probably AI generated mustache.
Yeah. That's like a caterpillar, man. That thing's
Oh, I
giant.
can respect it.
Can you though?
Yeah, I can. Doesn't mean I like it, but I can respect it.
all right. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm just wondering. I don't even care. We all know these things happen. Now, why? That's the real thing I want to know is why. Why do you want us to know or remember or see in the future Willy Wonka's moon pie? What would be the agenda? What do they gain from changing it to Willy Wonka's moon pie? We know it's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. We know it's a chocolate bar. But it's a moon pie. It's not even like if it was a circular bar, fine. Or maybe I forgot it and it was just a circular chocolate bar. But it's not a chocolate bar. It was a cream middle moon pie. Now, why? What does this do? Well, what's the point of this? I don't even get it.
Is this a rhetorical question, or
no?
Are you genuinely trying to figure it out?
Promoting
I saw
moon pies.
this today. I saw it, and I'm like, look, I know you guys do things, but why do you want me to not believe it was a chocolate bar, and you wanted not even a circle piece of chocolate? You want me to know it was a moon pie. So the only thing I can think of is maybe Moon Pie paid them, and maybe it's an advertisement for moon pies, so people will buy moon pies.
Well, they do similar stuff. Like, you guys remember Little House on the Prairie? Now, I've never seen it before, but a lot of people have. I've heard of it. I've seen some of the characters.
Is that the one when they had Old Yella and they had to shoot it and kill the dog?
that's Old
No, that was Old Yellow.
Oh, is that actually what the movie was
Old
called?
Yellow.
Yeah. Is that
Old
what it was
Yella.
called?
Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, Disney's
I
Old
always
Yella.
thought that was a part of Old House on the Yard.
Old House on the Yellow. Well, they did a similar thing to Old Yeller. Not Old Yeller. Now you have me saying it. Little House on the Prairie. All right, now a lot of people say that they don't remember this way, that he didn't actually eat the bread like this. So I'm trying to figure out, is this AI generated or not?
Well, you can tell. One reason, one thing that you can tell. First of all, the other one had captions and it was on the TV.
Okay.
But one thing you can tell here, and this one telltale,
Okay.
is everything moves like it's in slow motion, but everything's not in slow motion. Like, go back, you'll watch
Maybe.
everything, even the punches in slow motion. They like to do pow, but that's like,
Okay.
they actually pushes his face into it. Even the beginning, like that.
Okay. And he helps her off the horse. That's another thing. People say this is fake because he didn't ride this color horse. Well, she just kind of melted, but maybe it's, I don't know, maybe that, I guess it could be AI. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
What do you think, Al? Do you think, I don't know, I mean, it's up in the air. People don't usually melt like that.
I think women were treated that way back in those times. So I think it's maybe a accurate historical depiction of what really happened.
So they're actually restoring this. This is actually a restoration project.
Yeah, I think the other thing was more of a fantasy, whereas this is reality. Yeah, real history. Oh yeah, look at that. That's yeah.
Did he? Okay.
The water actually came out of the bottom of the pot.
Yeah, I guess that's not real, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried. Someone obviously tried, to correct it.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously the jar was edited in. It's AI, so we know that now. Okay. See, it got me. I was like, is this for real, chat? But same thing like with Charlie. I mean,
Look, I actually saw the original. Well, at least what they show on YouTube. It's still a moon pie, but it's not always a moon pie. And so look, again, I don't even care. I've always remembered even the beginning was a rectangular chocolate bar. You at least you'd keep the narrative, right? If it's a chocolate bar, it's a chocolate bar. It's not going to be a moon pie and then a chocolate bar. Like that doesn't even make any narrative sense. So clearly they wanted the beginning to be a moon pie for whatever reason. Now they do.
Elder, are you familiar with what show this was?
Off we go, Biscuit. Nice and natural. That's right, sweetheart. Glide if you
Oh.
must.
That was a
He's a
Take
little
Biscuit
quiet
a drag
today.
for a drag.
He's thinking about squirrels and eternity.
Wow, that is a very
It looked really
was that-
old.
Me and My Biscuit, I think maybe, or
What movie or show?
Me and My Biscuit, or Butter My Biscuit might be.
Okay.
Well, the reason why I was even bringing any of this up is I think awareness and cliches and ideas have changed. It's the only thing I can think about. It's like the powers that be want you to think things are different and things should be different, and don't trust what you've always thought things were. It's okay if they change. Why do you need all this memory? Why do you need all this guarantee of what you always knew? Isn't it okay just to believe the theme, the narrative? Does it have to be exactly precise? And that's what I think they want you to think. Oh, you know, like the next thing I'll show. When I say the word massage, what comes to your mind?
Misogyny.
Okay. Are you talking about like Chinese massage parlors?
No, I'm talking about unhappy endings.
Yeah, I was. Oh, unhappy endings. Yeah, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking a House of Ill Repute.
Yeah.
Is that another movie?
Me how?
Oh, yeah, it's another movie. All right.
But I mean, so when I say the word massage, what comes to your mind is inappropriate movies?
Mushy movies.
What inappropriate
Mushy,
behavior.
mushy. All right, like for me, what comes to my mind is like a shoulder massage, or so foot massage is typical. Of course, you can think about massage parlors. People always say, "I'm going to go get a massage," but nowadays they have a new idea of a massage, and I'm not going to bring robots because that is the next layer. But that's still back to massage parlors. They want you to feel that massages can change too. Have you ever heard of musical massages?
No.
Like music can massage you better than a human can.
Like a massage genie? Like massage
Music.
genie? Misogyny?
No, music. Literal music. Tone.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know it could do a lot, but I never really heard of it making a massage. But I imagine because music is vibration, like all sound, I imagine that if you had the proper equipment, you could probably do something.
It's actually 100 times more powerful in massaging than a human or even a robot could do. And it doesn't even lay a finger on you. Would you be into that?
I don't know.
How does it
I'd have to
apply
say-
oil?
Yeah.
You don't need oil when you have power like this. Now,
Bad idea.
but it's 100 times more powerful than even a robot. It's non-invasive. You don't have to talk about they touched me inappropriately. There's no fear of a robot malfunction. And you talk about a full body experience. It'll get you through.
Host, that looks like it would liquefy your insides.
Well, he had the window open, so he wasn't getting full.
Oh, it's okay then.
Yeah, because I mean, your SPL, the sound pressure level, it mitigates once you open the windows. But neither here nor there. That's like probably the most efficient massage, and it's non-invasive. Like there's no threats of being what they call those words today, offended or what's the word they say when you touch somebody inappropriately?
Bad touch.
SA? Sexual assault?
Yeah, but there's another word. It's like offended. I don't know. I can't even think right now. But this is like the moon pie.
Harassment.
No, it's not harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Well, it doesn't have to be sexual. But but whatever it is, I was just thinking when I saw the moon pie, it's like they just want you to change your narrative of thought, saying the overarching theme is here. But who cares about these permanent memories? You need to be willing to change. That's what I think they want. They want you to chocolate. Who cares if it was a candy bar, moon pie? Massage. Who cares if it's a hand or if it's, going to a bass competition? You're getting the massage. The idea is don't trust your memories. Trust the narrative. And I think that's probably pretty successful today, the more we look at things.
I'm still pondering the whole moon pie coming out of the Wonka candy thing.
Well, I'll give you another example. If I say somebody, I've had this experience, I think we all have, that you pooed on yourself. What if I said somebody shot so hard that he became a genius? See, it blows your mind. You don't even know how to respond to that because it's so abstract. Everybody knows the idea of genius. Everybody knows the idea of shooting your shot so hard that it goes all over your legs and your pants and your back.
I think that's why they call it that you ripped one or you ripped a new one.
Right.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's, yeah.
But whoever connects the two, that somebody shot their shot so hard that it actually caused them to be a genius. And I don't know if you guys are seeing it. The objective is the narrative, but they don't want you to have these solidified concrete memories. They want it to change, like this guy.
At himself so badly, the arteries in his brain exploded. And then when he woke up, he was an artistic genius who wanted to paint for 19 hours a day.
This can't be real.
It's true. So what happened was he squeezed and then he heard this big explosion inside of his head and sort of half collapsed to the ground. Apparently the reason he said that he kept himself conscious was that he wanted to pull his pants up so no one would find him naked on the floor of the toilet. And as he was pulling his pants up, that's when the other one went. So it was like the first tower and the second tower.
Jeez.
In fact, when he woke up, he started rhyming. People couldn't stop him from rhyming, so he was speaking in rhymes. He was painting 3 to 6 to 9 different paintings at any one time, all at the same time, speaking in poetry. He basically became like a Buddhist monk, was terrified of hurting anything. He saw the entire cosmos as beautiful. He's like sweeping away bugs that he might step on a... This is a guy that was in youth crimes.
Damn.
Shat himself so badly that he acquired savant syndrome.
So again, why are they doing this? I don't know if it's true. You can go online, read about it. I don't know if it's all made up so we can believe a moon pie narrative. So we can't argue with what the government is telling us. They're telling you this is a real event. It's true. But it's just like the moon pie. What's the point? Why do you want me as the public to start to believe if you poop hard enough, you might get both towers knocked down, shout out to 9/11, and become a savant? Like, what's the objective? Why do I need to think about moon pies? Why do I need to think about base massage? And why do I need to think about poop and genius?
You're trying to put them all together.
What's
trying
the
to
point?
figure the connection.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Well, I mean, a deep bass sound like that can cause disruptions in your bowels
And your brain. And your ears.
And your brain, right? So that you could connect those two, but I don't know where the moon pie comes in, though. That's a little tricky.
Well, to me, it's all like trying to change what you know creates what you believe, right? It sets a foundation for your ethics, your morals, your construct of the world, your worldview. It's what you previously knew. If what you previously know ends up becoming untrustable or unreliable, you will probably change your worldview. Like you always thought, if I studied hard, if I memorized, if I got a degree, I could show my mental fortitude. I can be a genius. But now they're saying, well, if you just poop really hard, you have a chance to be a savant. If you just go and get your brains melted by 175 decibels, you can have the best massage on the planet. And if you want a chocolate bar, you really don't. You really just want a moon pie.
I don't know. I don't. You guys may disagree with me. Maybe people disagree with me, but I don't believe in pooping your way to the top, though.
Well, you talked about it before, though. I think you do, unconsciously. You talked about the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, that's once you're there.
Right.
Yeah, because poop always travels downward.
Right.
Trickles, actually.
Yes.
It doesn't travel. It actually trickles.
All sides.
Yeah.
Right. Equal distribution.
But I don't want to get to the top by pooping my way there. I want to do it the right way.
And what is that?
Hard work, sweat, devotion. I mean, people look at my life and ask me all the time, like, colleague, how did you get to where you're at? And I always tell them the same thing. Like, if you have to lock in, blood. You have to lock in.
Lock and loaded.
I mean, if you look at me, like I actually used to be a nobody.
I'm looking at you.
I mean, it's.
Am I looking at the real version or the Walmart edition?
Sometimes it's hard to talk about because I used to be a nobody, and where I came from, and now, like, if it's almost unbelievable when people look at me now. I didn't always make the money I do now. Now, like, I'm making at least. Let me see.
I mean, you probably can't walk down the street without being recognized, right? I mean, you can't go grocery shopping. You can't, go to a nice restaurant. You're probably completely, inundated with people requests for selfies and autographs.
Well, no doubt, old friend.
Well, Elon Musk has the same claim as you. You and him have so much alike. He's talked about how his childhood was so horrible. He was always abused, and him and his mother were always in this downtrodden, environment, and he came up from the trenches.
Mm-hmm. Like, we were actually so poor, we actually took the trash in.
I mean, he was from South Africa.
Yep. We barely had enough to pay attention. We couldn't.
Yeah.
Now, though, if you look at me now, and people do.
So you invested in SpaceX.
I have, and I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this to brag, but I have over $200 in my account now. The zeros are lining up. It's not really. It's only funny because you look like you don't believe me.
I know. I believe you.
Well, I want to know how you did it. What is your secret?
I mean, did you get the golden moon pie?
Focus and activities. You have to stay active.
What kind of activities?
Yeah,
you got to find something.
Activities.
I'm a very active person.
And it takes a lot to get that.
Yeah. Well, I know you're pretty active. I know Elder's pretty active.
I need to get more active.
I get up off the sofa once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly to just get another soda, but yeah.
So get some active wear off Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. Get some active wear and just get active. That's my motto.
Well, talking about getting active, a lot of other people, there's another thing I was thinking about as we were going down this memory lane of moon pies. When people say getting active, usually that means they're getting out their, what do you call those, bibbies, blinkies, and they're trying to go find their ops, and they want to get active.
Yeah, they're trying to spin the block.
Right. And, normally that's with a gun and bullets.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. I thought you were talking about blinkies.
Yeah, usually that's the
Winkies.
The analogy for such. But, guns and bullets. And, you're going after your ops and you are trying to fight them because they have done you wrong. And that's the normal idea of that narrative.
So you're talking about llamas.
I'm talking about law enforcement.
No, you're trying to pop an op.
Yeah, we're trying to sell oxes.
He's trying to pop it off.
Yeah, I'm trying to pop an ox.
Pop an op.
Yeah.
All right, so you're trying to squeeze a llama. You're trying to make it squirt. Okay.
Right. We're trying to yank yodel. But what we're talking about is, what does the government want you to think about when you are fighting your oppositions. Like we've gone down the road. They don't want you to think it's a chocolate bar. They don't want you to think about a happy ending. They don't want you to think about anything that you previously knew. So then I looked online. What is the common notion about going after your opposition today? And I found this guy. He found his op. And this is what I think the government wants you to think is the most effective way. Not guns and bullets, but buying a whatever this is. So what he's got here is hairspray and a lighter. And so he's going after his ops today. He's not going after it with guns. He's not going after it with bullets. He's using hairspray and a lighter. He's going to burn his neighbor's door down, huff and puff, and burn your hair down.
I mean, he realizes that's going to cost. I mean, that's going to start the whole place on fire, right? Yeah, it's fire retardant, but
see,
that's going to burn the whole building down.
He's setting out a warning to his opposition. But this is the new tactic.
Like that neighbor's going to come home and see a burn stain on their door. It's like, what's that?
It's Mandela.
Is it a bear? Bernstein bear?
No, I said Bernstein, not Bernstein.
You know what's crazy is that this is where the government is going. And I'm sitting here trying to think, is there a deeper meaning here? I'm not smart enough to find that out, but it does seem like a collusion. It seems like the narratives are changing. Remember, they don't want you to remember a chocolate bar. They want you to eat a moon pie.
They want you to remember a banana clip.
They want you to remember hairspray.
A banana clip.
The movie.
Is that a movie?
Hairspray? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not wearing your traveling pants today, are you?
No, I kept the Oracle at home. But over here in
shout out to Ellison.
Skavashafan, it's not permissible.
That's a van.
Hey, don't blame me. I don't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
I don't create names of nations.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's on the move.
Sometimes you got to travel where passports aren't necessary. And what's it take? 2 llamas? We're in. You squeeze the yodel.
Well, can you make a gun squirt? And that's what rappers want to know too.
It depends what you mean by gun.
That's true.
Depends what you mean squirt.
And what are you grabbing?
And one rapper said, I got a banana clip, baby, don't make me start peeling it on you. He really didn't want to have to peel that banana clip.
Do you like banana splits?
I used to watch the banana splits.
Yeah, depends on what you mean by banana.
Well, one of the last things that I have on this paradoxical anomaly is when I say the word soap, what comes to your mind?
Getting my mouth washed out because I said a bad word.
Okay, so what you're analogizing is cleanliness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something clean. So that means your original state was dirty, so you wanted to get clean. That's usually when somebody thinks about soap.
Sure.
That's what they're thinking. Now, what if soap now means dirty? Soap, not the analogy of using soap, but soap is now correlated with dirty. What if I said soap is demonic?
Whoa.
I'd say that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I'd say woe to those who call dirty clean and bad ugly.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a real evidence of an agenda to take the thing that people utilize, not just symbolically, but in practicality, the objective of using a tool to clean, but making it the epitome of something somebody would think is the evil? Or
that's what I've been saying about all these youngsters out here anyways. Like, good means bad, bad means good.
Yeah, but we're talking about soap.
I'm talking about youngsters.
I'm talking about body wash.
Apparently, the soap that I'm using, Dr. Bronner's, is demonic. I need to check this out for myself. Okay. So, this. The real Rabbi Hillel taught Jesus to unite all mankind free? What the Thank God we don't descend down from perfect Adam and Eve to sinful sinner brothers, keeper, divided slave. Hillel taught carpenter Jesus to unite mankind, inspired, raised, trained, skilled, disciplined, storied God's spaceship Earth. Aknathan Bahu Allaha inspired every 76 years by messenger. What the freak? Without it, we, Buddha, Confucius, Moses, Jesus, Hillel, Muhammad, Law, Halley's Comet. Yo, what? I mean, I haven't used that much of it, but what? Ew. Apparently.
On soap. On Dr. Bronner's soap, which is a very popular soap. And so, again, back to the moon pie. They want you to not think that soap is meant to clean your body. It sounds like they're trying to say it needs to clean your mind.
Brainwashing with soap.
What is going on? I thought soap was just soap. Whatever happened to it just being like a bar of soap? But no, they want you to say it's going to clean your mind.
Well, my friend has a bar of soap. I took a shower at his place the other night. He has a bar of soap that is like a donut shaped for some reason. I thought that was weird. I've never seen it shaped like that before. It's kind of cool, but...
Well, that's fine if people have that kind of proclivity.
Yeah, I mean, it looked kind of demonic, but...
It's still used for cleaning, one way or another.
That's true.
At least it's for the body.
Yeah.
It's not for the mind.
I almost want to take a bite out of it because it looked like a Krispy Kreme donut.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe, yeah, you got to be careful not to...
Yeah, well, I'll be careful. That's
it.
like taking a bite out of crime.
Probably.
Yeah.
And bubbles really would come out your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I do have one more thing, and then I'll be finishing my little thing. This really shocked me.
I think I know what you're about to say. How Usher gave credit to Satan. The devil.
This has to do with screen doors.
On submarines.
Honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul, my passion.
He actually said from the devil. I mean, from the depths of my soul.
Well, I think they're probably both true statements.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I would be remiss.
You know, Freudian slips happen because, unconsciously you may believe such things. And
you think he's using that soap?
Well, the difference about the soap is it's not a slip. They actually paid money to put that pamphlet out on soap. So, I mean, they're not even hiding. That's the agenda. Now, that guy, he's probably got, I get it. You're a person as a human. We'll talk about entities on the live. But as a human, you want to propagate multi-layer paths. So you might say, oh, I misspoke or missaid. But you can't say that when you put it on your product. And, that's your agenda. And again, I don't care. I'm just saying, if it was something like a race car, if it was something like a football team, whatever, it's a mascot. I just think it's interesting. It's using a tool that's meant to be clean. Like you're using it to clean yourself, soap. And that's where you're putting out these overarching religious ideas, which are also used to clean people. Most people believe in a belief because it's the antithesis of what they think is evil.
You think it's like some kind of anti-anointing oil?
I don't know. I don't believe in any of that. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, obviously, the powers that be, they want you to believe in a moon pie. And so the last thing I wanted to show was old traditional dad's tales. You heard of mom's, what you call old wives' tales? But there's old dad's tales. And if I ask you, have you opened up a screen door and do you know how to keep it open?
Yeah.
How?
Put that little notch thing down there.
Yeah, what do you do with it?
You move it up the rod.
Move it all the way up, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Elder? Is that how you know it?
Well, actually, I don't put it all the way up because if you do, you could lock it into place and you won't be able to close the door. So you got to leave half inch, but it'll still hold it open.
Right. But basically, you open the door and then you put it all the way up to the end piece and it stays in place, right?
Yeah, but you don't go all the way to the hilt.
Right. Have you ever noticed on that bar, there's a little notch?
Mm-hmm. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. Apparently, that's how you lock or you open the door.
Growing up, right, everyone kind of said to me, when you open the screen door, you open it up, you slide this thing all the way up there.
Right. We all know that. That's all what we know.
Right.
And then it fucking holds the door open, right? But the other day, this old fella, I go and I see this old fella and he's like, oh, that's not how you do it. You fucking slide this thing to here, you open the door all the way up, that little lip grabs the fucking screen door, just there, and you let it go, and that holds it fucking every time perfectly.
That's what that little notch is there for. It's to show you where you put this end piece, which is supposed to match up with the end of the screen door, and that's why that piece of metal is burred this way, so it can hang on the side of this screen door. What I was thinking is like, how many other things have we not been told? Moon pies, massages, demon soap, and how to open up a screen door.
How to keep it open, yeah.
And it makes sense. I mean, it seems engineered that way. I mean, clearly the little metal piece is bent. There's a notch there. It seems, but nobody ever.
Wait a second. I'm gonna go test that right now. It's right next to me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna test it.
Oh wow, it's live. Too bad he can't bring his camera.
I defeated it. Doesn't work that way. It doesn't work.
Blast.
It has to be lined up. Just the door and that cylinder has to be lined up perfectly for that little latchy thing to catch the door. The way mine's installed, that rod doesn't come anywhere near the door, so it can't catch it.
Well, maybe what that means is that your door was installed improperly.
Or maybe that guy's was installed improperly because when you open the door, the rod shouldn't get that close to your door. You could bend it. So I think he's a charlatan, he's a fake, and I think we just called him out live.
Well, you know what that could mean is that
eat it.
What that could mean is that it's all been faked then. There really was no moon pie. It's always been a chocolate bar. There is no such thing as base massages. It's always a happy ending. There is no such thing as demon soap. It's only real soap. There's no such thing as flame torch hairspray.
What about
that is true. I've seen that happen.
What about the color of the horse on Little House on the Prairie?
Well, that might be somebody's wish.
So was it real or not? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out if I want to start watching, because from what I've seen in the previews, those look pretty good.
What we've been showing is that it's all fake. Even that, the moon pie, house on the yard dog.
Yeah,
it's
so
all fake.
the horse wasn't even there.
No.
Wow.
It's all fake.
I'll still watch the show. It looks pretty good.
Okay. I think it's been conclusive, especially now that we have empirical evidence from Elder. We are being lied to. The question is why? Why do they want to lie to us about soap, self-defense, TV shows, massages? Why?
Yeah, like you have what do they call gym coaches? Trainers. You have a personal trainer that looks like he knows what he's talking about, but
I don't wanna be alone. Where is my baby?
See, this is fake too. Not that it's AI. I don't know about that vibrato.
Look at that. He's training him. See, he's training him. This guy is willingly being trained by him too. He's like, okay, yeah, how am I doing? You know, he's over here flexing. He's like, one day in his mind, he's going to be as big as this guy, which he's pretty big. And see, this guy's face, he's like, yeah, you're big, but not as big as me. Like he's got that face of determination.
Oh, why did they want us to believe this?
Because this guy does right here. Look, he's young. He's like, man, I believe it.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the agenda. Like, why do you want me to believe this?
I mean, he's proud of him. Look at that. And see, this guy's a professional, so he knows what he's doing.
That's the question. Why? Why, colleague?
Yeah, why, colleague?
SpongeBob?
Why?
There's another one I saw, similar. This guy was teaching us how to hit the ball like at the circus.
Why?
He's telling us how to hit it.
Oh yeah, like the arcade. Yeah.
Why?
It didn't go up to 9,000. But if you saw how he hit it, like he hit it.
He didn't hit it right. He punched it down.
Look how he hits it.
He's gonna hit it like a hammer.
Like if you were in a fight with someone and you punched it like that, like if you punched them.
I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, you know, they're trying to tell us that if you want to be a genius, you just poop really hard.
I think what happened with that guy was he probably had some brain vessels pop. As they say happens, you lose brain cells when you push too hard.
Yeah.
And I think he probably started going unconscious. And probably a lot of brain cells in his brain died. What little cells he had.
Yeah, but they're not telling us what happened. They just want us to connect the ideas. Like I've been shown. They just want us to connect these ideas of what you thought you knew. What you thought was the way. There's a better way. There's a new way. There's a new thing going on.
You know the way?
I think the government wants you to follow their way. Who else is telling? If that's not the reason, why? Why are they showing you water-inflated arm wrestlers?
Elder, is it the Mandalorian who says he knows the way?
Absolutely. Yes, this is the way. That's the Mandalorian saying.
And if I follow the Mandalorian, where do I end up?
Probably on some planet that you probably didn't want to be on.
So then why, what?
Maybe Tatooine.
Should I follow the way then?
Well,
yeah, it's a philosophy. It's much deeper.
This is just the way.
You have to search your soul. Yeah, it's the way.
So should we follow what the government is telling us is the way?
Mandalorius?
Whatever.
If you're tattooing.
Yeah, well, that's it. The government is probably saying this is the way. Follow us.
You think we should follow
you'll be
them?
okay. Well, I have a rebellious spirit, so I don't think I can on principle.
So do you use Dr. Bronner's soap?
I have a Jezebel spirit, so I know what you mean.
I drink Dr. Who's he what he soap. I drink it.
Whoa. But not as hardcore as some who are also training and sending in, what do they call those videos that people send, like tryout videos? NFL players will throw this football or something.
Audition.
That's tryouts.
Yeah. And they send these videos in. Think he's going to make the team?
Or maybe I'm just getting started, bitch.
That's the, for those who are hating, that body is
What's
the
wrong with
body
his
of the
stomach?
optimal man.
Well, I know.
Definitely not water-inflated arms.
Tell it to the Power Rangers.
Water-inflated belly.
Hey, you still can throw a football.
Rangers, it's me, Corey. Our Power Rangers are Earth 333. Listen, I'm sending you this message. Lord Draken is destroying all Rangers across the multiverse.
Wait, Elder, did you say what?
Yeah.
You want me to replay it?
No, please don't.
I need your help. I can't do it alone.
Yes.
My team almost got Lord Draken. I'm the last Ranger left in my world. I need your help. Will you help me defeat Lord Draken?
Yes.
And Lord Zed once and for all?
Yes.
Let's show them what Power Rangers can really do.
Yes.
Oh.
It's shown together.
You know, you can kind of see his eyes and his nose right here. It kind of looks like one of those Nintendo 64, like on a GoldenEye.
Well, you know, I would think, you know, that bothered me. That actually, because it's like, you know,
he's
you
gonna
went,
go save the universe.
No, that you went through all of this and you couldn't even align your nose with the center of your headpiece here. I mean, at least go through that. At least put it like it's off centered and it's bothering me.
Well, it's not the only thing off centered.
Yeah, well, that's the most obvious.
Speak Corey, of Power Rangers your Earth 333.
Nose. It's not aligned.
Listen, I'm sending you this message. Lord Dracket is destroying all Rangers across the world.
Why don't you tell us more about your observations here, colleague?
I'm torn. I'm torn between like being a nerd and I'm like, just let the guy, he's a nerd, he's dressing up, just let him be. It's okay. And then like the actual realist, the pragmatic part of me is thinking we're doomed.
Well, we're not, because he's going to save us.
And we're going to join him.
No, he's not.
I think
he's not going to save anyone. He's not going to save himself. Even.
No, he's not.
Go ahead.
I think it's great that we have superheroes. I really do. I mean, I'm not bashing the superheroes that are out there saving New York and, you know, cleaning up the streets of Chicago.
I'm proud of you.
We all saw Skyliner and all them out there. And was that other one Red Fox or something like that?
Red Fist? I don't know.
Yeah. This guy may be recruiting himself into their crew, but yeah, he's got to align his costume better.
Well, it is bothering me.
Well, I think he needs to do a little bit of work on the costume. There's a few other issues.
Yeah, things are slipping through the cracks. And
through the spandex.
Yeah, the jig is about to be up, and everybody can see it.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us more
about the elusiveness.
Whatever your observations are, because you're being very ambiguous.
Who, me?
No, colleague.
Oh, there you go.
It's
I feel it in my
your spleen,
my yearns.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, the guy, he's
yeah.
Well, he's great.
Yeah. Good.
He's wonderful.
Tell us more.
Honestly, he's perfect. People are just they were different in that generation.
If a boy tells you ugly, do this.
Is that the guy that is under the green suit?
Look at yourself, please. Oh. That's
Hold on. Play that. Go back. Pause it. Hold on. I have the same question I had with the green suit man.
Well, what was Elder saying before I played that clip?
Well, just that, you pull this stuff out of the archives. I know where he's getting it. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen that happen quite a lot with older folks. So, no, I can vouch for him.
Yeah.
No, I want you to go back.
If a boy tells you ugly.
Pause it. Same question with the green suit man. Is this a man or a female?
Well, I think it's a man.
Why is everybody so unisex nowadays?
He said, if a man calls you ugly.
Well, he's probably identifying as a woman or whatever.
Oh, wait a second. We don't know.
But I'm just saying, it's the green guy. I didn't know if he was unisex either. I don't know if he was. This just goes back to the narrative. Is it a chocolate bar or is it a moon pie?
Well, that's a really good question. I don't know if this person is a moon pie or not.
I mean, are you a Tucker like
Carlson,
or are you a projector like Procter and Gamble?
Do this. Look at yourself, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they accidentally broke their mirror.
That's probably because it's not a woman.
Well, what I was going to say is
those things.
There's a form of humor called satire where, folks can pretend to be someone or something else to get a point across.
Do you do
and
that
it's
often?
Usually humorous. I wouldn't say I do it often. I do it occasionally, but I usually it's what you see is what you get with me. I mean, I'm a pretty straight shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I was what my that actually sounds a lot like my uncle. One time I was out and he came in my room and he had spandex on, and he said that sometimes adults have fun by dressing up. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I thought it was kind of cool because I always thought, you know, only kids can have fun. I thought, you know, parents always were so dry and such a drab. But my uncle opened my eyes that night.
Did he perform any super heroics on you or with you?
Yeah, we played a lot of games.
Oh.
What was those games called?
Yeah, you want to share some of those games, or are you comfortable sharing those things?
Yeah, we played Pin the Tail on the Donkey. I don't know why it had to be so late at night either.
Was it Spit on My Shirt?
Round these parts, we do things a little differently.
What was it? Was that part of the game?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Stupid.
Spit on My Shirt.
I mean,
I think, yeah.
No, we played Peekaboo. We played Hide and Go Seek. Catch the Rabbit.
Well, you know what interests me about
I was curious, how old were you when you were experiencing
7.
this? It seems to be an appropriate age.
You know what interests me about Catch the Rabbit?
You know, I never told anybody until just now. Actually, he told me not to tell anybody those kind of games. But yeah, what were you saying?
Well, I mean, can you explain more about how Catch the Rabbit works?
Well, I swore I wouldn't tell.
Well,
I probably said too much already, honestly.
Well, was it anything like this?
This is a real homie right here. Look, homie done passed away, and he ain't leaving his side. Hey, homie, I know it probably hurts, bro, but you gotta get out the road, G. Get out the road. I know. Damn, homie. Oh, man, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just know I didn't do it. G. Man, I'm sorry, homie. Fuck, bro.
You're staying with him to the end.
Damn, you ain't leaving your homie side, bro? Oh, man, that's sad, G. Fuck, that's sad. Oh, what you doing? You humping it, nigga? God damn, you a savage.
Is that the game you played with Catch the Rabbit?
It wasn't like that.
That's pretty savage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's that almost felt like it was AI or something.
It wasn't.
I was feeling sad at first, and then I was just.
But see, that's the narrative the government wants you to believe. It's not a chocolate bar. It's a moon pie. It's not devotion and care like you thought. It was agenda.
Mm-hmm.
That rabbit fed on your emotions. You anthropomorphized your ideas of human sympathy, and then you saw the truth.
Well, that's why it's important that you have elders that look after you, like my uncle.
Or like Elder.
Yeah, or Elder. But me and Elder don't play those kind of games.
Oh, you've never played Rabbit, Catch the Rabbit?
No.
It would be difficult in either case because I think we're several thousand miles away from each other.
Yeah, otherwise we would be playing with each other.
Maybe, who knows? It could be. I don't know. Well, I will say it's actually good to play board games, especially as you get older. Notice I said board games, board, BOARD.
Are you talking about like hard games?
Yeah, some of them are very hard, and it's good to play them, especially as you get older, because it keeps your mind active and it chases away dementia. So,
you like playing
I recommend
chess?
It. Yeah, that's actually very good for older people. To play chess is good.
Like playing legs?
Oh, that's another one. Chess is another one me and my uncle played. Like, he always took care of me.
Did you play Tell?
No, we played chess.
Mm-hmm.
But but he protected me. He made sure I was taken care of.
He
I don't
really
know what
showed
that
you
means.
how to utilize the 3-point move of the knight, the horse, how to ride the horse, and staying strong with the brook, the castle.
Well, that's not the kind of chess we
castle,
played.
yeah.
But
Yeah, you want a castle.
Because I mean, the knight can only move 3 in an L shape.
yeah, we didn't play that. It was a different kind of game, but he called it chess anyway. It was a different
Oh,
game.
he's more of a bishop.
Probably.
Yeah, like going straight diagonals, staying on the line.
Yeah. But like I said,
So colleague, speaking of chest, I was wondering what was on your shirt today. I couldn't quite see it.
this old thing.
Oh, are you a moon
Yeah, what
boy?
is that a picture of? I can't see it. Actually,
It's a picture of 2 astronauts in a what looks to be a nice moon car, and there's like money flying out of it.
Oh, cool.
So they're basically rich on the moon.
So there
I
are
love it.
moon boys.
Yeah, and they got like these are gold rims.
Nice.
Yeah, they're having a grand old
Yeah, I
time.
ain't seen Dayton's like that in a while. That's old school.
Yeah, that's the hot newness, not the old and busted.
Got those 144 spoke Dayton's.
Yeah, they glide.
Yeah, they look like it.
They're gliding like a
They
pair
got
of
the
skates.
grill, man.
But I
They
feel
got
like you
grill.
want to tell us something here.
Yeah, I was gonna move into something else where there was a pandemic on Father's Day. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Hopefully all the men out there, all the kings stayed strong. But a lot of women, I guess, all cycled up. Their monthly cycle all hit at the same time, I guess.
So did everybody else's wife get their period randomly, like right before Father's Day? The only gift I get? Coincidence? I think not.
No, I mean, that is a good question. If it is true, this is a universal collusion. I mean, that would mean that Mother's Day comes twice.
My partner's cycle came on Father's Day.
Did you pamper her?
I tried, but yeah, they I don't want to use non-inclusive language. Men and women get periods these
Are you
days.
into pregnant people?
There's another angle here, guys.
What's that?
Maybe. Well, I'm just thinking, maybe the women were using that as an excuse not to give the dads out there a Father's Day present.
You're talking about like some paddy wagon?
Patty whacking, maybe.
I'm talking about like a patty melt?
You're thinking like hanky panky?
Yeah.
But can you
yeah.
really blame them when, most fathers out there are like this?
Feel drunk as fuck and I see a bright light in the sky. That million bitches are watching me and I don't know a goddamn why. So I take my baked beans out of my backpack and my hand ready to do the bean slap.
See, now, if I was a woman, I probably would have had my cycle too when I know the baked bean anthem is coming from my other half. Anything else you want to add to the moon pie table?
More people are making more AI videos of people eating stuff, which it seems like it's getting better and better every week.
Wow. Oh.
This is the epitome of the survival of the fittest.
I mean, everyone can see she's eating it from the wrong end. I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah, she's already trying to eat it, and it started eating her face. I'm surprised it didn't try to pull her tongue out of her
This is
mouth.
how you know it's not AI. See, in AI videos, they always show you a certain type of end, but this one actually shows real fighting. Like, she's trying to show I'm dominant, I'm superior. The other entity is saying, no, I'm fighting back. Like, this is a real battle. Usually AI is one way. It's leaning one way. Like, usually the human would just devour the creature or the creature just devours the human. But this is showing there's a balance here.
Why would a human being not on AI why would a human being just go take out a bite out of like a tiger or something? It's like, I'm just
But
gonna
that's how
start
you
eating
know
it.
it's AI. If a human would take a bite out of it and if the tiger allowed it.
Well, no, they're going to put up a fight like this thing did.
No, one swipe is swiping. This is some kind of aquatic creature.
Put some hot sauce on it.
Whoa.
See.
So that's real.
I don't know. Where's her other finger?
It's behind the creature.
Why does she have more fingers over here?
Well, she has only got 4 and a thumb.
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty real.
I don't know.
If it's not, it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, you know, that is the epitome of the survival of the fittest. Who will win?
Well, it's going to be the bigger man.
What came out there?
He's eating raw eggs and drinking raw milk.
Oh, that's the bowl from the house on the yellow.
You can do push-ups.
Yeah, you know the problem with these things I have? You know, first of all, let's say that's real. I don't know if that's real or not. I mean, it could be. Looks like a Bollywood. First of all, why would anybody willingly do this?
Like paint on a mustache? Or?
No, just willingly make this video to begin with, this whole thing. Like, what are you accomplishing here?
You could tell they hit him in the chest hard with that hammer because you can see the circle right here.
Or that's just wiping off some of the paint.
Well, this mustache right here is actually painted on. You can tell. And I don't know why they would do that. You're right. Why would they?
Yeah, like
look at that mustache.
What's the point of any of this?
Look at this mustache.
I guess there is, you know, the idea of like what Elder was saying earlier. It could be satire.
Yeah, it could be. This is a weird angle anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think, Elder? You think that mustache is painted on?
Well, I think it's important to realize that different cultures have different, you know, definitions of what they find entertaining. And I don't want to disparage any other culture because, you know, respect, you know what I mean? This may be a very exciting adventure type situation for someone watching this. Yeah, you know, it might be really legit in the culture that this came from.
You don't know until you don't know.
I'm oblivious.
You don't even know what you don't know.
Well, that's what this whole episode's showing. We don't know what we thought we knew, but now they're telling us what we didn't know is not what we should know, and we need to know something new.
Yeah, like I was watching that film, that Bollywood film, and then for the first time this morning, I was looking at it again. I was like, wait a minute, and I that's when I found out that's not a real mustache.
It's kind of like a painting.
It is a painting.
Well, you know, both things could be true. But, you know, it has meaning. You know, it's interpreted. You got to interpret the painting. Anyway, do you have anything else?
Well, in line with the whole Father's Day fiasco. Now, I don't know if women purposely did it or not. That's a conspiracy theory that will probably remain a theory or a conspiracy theory. But it seems like a lot of people are doing a lot of work to give when it's women's birthday. They do a lot. Men will do a lot for women's birthdays. So I hope that it's just a conspiracy theory that women are not returning the favor. It says 2 hours of me trying to cheer up the birthday girl. So that's what he's doing. I don't know why he's making this. Looks like
again,
some
this
kind of
reminds
Viking.
me
Because he's inside the suit. He's inside the suit.
Yeah, you can tell afterwards. It looks like a Viking.
Yeah, this reminds me of the moon pie. You know, they're trying to project something on the inside, and then when you get on the outside, you can realize, oh, That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not what's on the inside that matters. It's what's on the outside.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay.
You always judge a book by its cover. Always.
Well, of course. Why else would they put a cover on a book?
Definitely not
Yeah,
to protect
especially when
it.
they do those extra covers. You know?
I mean, that's money. That means they want you to judge a book by its cover, right?
I think they call it a jacket. Book jacket.
Because, girl, listen. So my cousin going to the 7-Eleven. Oh, that's good. They got that spice on it. Is this the shrimp one? Anyway, so my cousin go to the 7-Eleven.
I think we're authorized to judge that book by its cover. The bird's hungry, making me hungry.
Bird.
I got that good spice.
Anyways, I guess that's all that we have for this week's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you don't get sucked into the moon pie. I do encourage you to poop really hard so you can become a genius. And, you know.
Wait a second. We started out the show by talking about the chocolate being X-lax, and then you showed somebody pooping and getting smarter. There's your connection. We solved it. Broke the code.
Are you going to try that? You went and tried to see if the door would open.
Yeah.
With the latch. Are you going to drink a bunch of X-Lax and see if you got smarter?
Well, we'll see. We'll see next week. I'll give you a report.
All right, that's good. Well, I guess that's all we have for this week's episode. Stay tuned next week as Elder's going to be sitting on the toilet giving us all the insights of the world. He's going to come up with his own a theory of everything, and we're looking forward to that. As always, I know that colleague's going to give us all kinds of truth claims next week, and I will probably come with more nonsense. But as always, that's the beauty of the Matrix Network, a subsidy of Toilet Time TV. We're here to give you the truth.
It's the beauty of complexity.
It's the beauty of smearing and, you know, having X-Lax. But as always, this fine gentleman here.
There he is. Word.
That's just fine gentleman. And this fine gentleman.
Oop, there I am.
Fine gentleman number 2. And I'm just a gentleman number 3. And this has been the show.
Mom, Dad, Harold is very special to me.
Yes, I can see several parts of him are special.
Harold, dear, do you have any hobbies?
We're out of here.